Back home where we were once before.
Snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. That's how the song goes, right?
I have no idea.
So here we are with Trails in the Sky, SC, second chapter, where so if you remember last time, we had some issues with the whole, AP thing just being a little annoying to complete. Yeah. But turns out there's just a resource everybody downloads and saves from anyway. even the people who like self-describe as uber fans of this game, because listen, it's an RPG. You don't need to be doing that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So we'll play on easy because it was clear from the first one. We're here for the story, nothing else.
Yeah, to be honest, I think streaming and then dying to the same boss over and over, or just grinding.
Yeah,
not exactly good.
It's not the great, but we're here for this story. We'll at least see this arc to its conclusion. And here is the downloaded file.
Is it a duology or is it a trilogy? Or...
there's 3 games in the first one, but it's Estelle and Joshua's story for the first 2, and then it moves over to somebody who's introduced here for the third one.
Oh, okay.
So here we have our brief recap. No, I don't think it's a recap, actually. It's a regroup. So bright. This is my second name.
Are you streaming?
Stream's up. Oh, you mean Discord again? I always forget. There we go.
Alright.
That felt good. I haven't slept like that since...
Estelle, you've been asleep for months.
Estelle! You're awake? What? Alright. We stayed in the castle last night. Joshua and I were out enjoying the celebrations, and then we had some ice cream.
We'll eat ice cream with me.
On the way home. Then we all went to the dinner party. And then I hurt my legs. No. This is Joshua's room.
No, it fucking isn't.
What will everybody think? But I was staying in the same room as Shara. Was all that a dream? What? Joshua! Nope. Can't do it. There's no music.
Joshua is at the corner laughing.
He's like, I'm fucking cool. Definitely won't leave mental scars on her for the rest of her life. Aha! Good morning, sleepyhead. Nope, that was slightly German. You took your time waking up. Sure. Really warn me next time when you aren't coming back for the evening. I was getting a bit worried. Although it looks to me like you and Joshua managed to talk about quite a bit. Sure, where's Joshua? What? Where's? I'm looking for Joshua. Sure, have you seen him? This is important. I haven't seen him yet this morning, no. But weren't you tired yesterday and stayed over in his room? He wasn't there when you woke up? What? What? Who'd you hear that from?
From Joshua.
From Cassius, but why does that? From Dad? Okay, where's Dad then? Well, last I saw he was heading up toward the garden terrace, but now... The garden terrace, okay, thanks, bye. Wait, wait it! What on earth has gotten into her? Is that a telephone? Oh no, it's a tarot card.
Oh.
Oh, goddess. The lovers reversed.
She pulls out her phone. Joshua, you big piece of shit. Get back here.
Okay. And there's the...
And she gets a text saying, no.
There we go. Let's... Hang on. Is there any way to see if the game's still animating while I'm not tabbed in? Let's see. Oh my god, people don't understand not to shout during a certain time of day.
I know that feeling.
Even though they've been told.
I'm the person who shouts.
I'm the one who shouts.
Say my name.
and remember that as you were Cassie's bride.
Oh yeah. Wait, hang on. Estelle. That was the voice I gave him.
Yeah, that's a bit more John though. Dad.
Wasn't his voice like?
I mean, it is
like
like gruff, but it was a bit less, you know, a little less phrased in such a way that it's going to end with something controversial.
Oh. Okay.
We have a problem.
I know. Joshua is gone.
There you go. There, you got it there. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Better than I can do my Estelle anymore because I can't get my voice out. I don't think. What? How do you know about that? I mean, maybe it's for the best because this is a more serious plot and Estelle's not some whiny bitch anymore.
I guess so. After getting back from the meeting last night, I found you asleep in one of our beds.
One of? Why did you even realize it was Joshua's?
No, he owns all the beds.
in the royal castle.
That's his hotel. He left a note on a nightstand as well. Between the two, I have a fairly good idea what must have happened.
Then what the heck are you just standing around here for? We need to find Joshua fast before...
Stop, Estelle.
What?
If he has truly gone to ground, even I have little hope of actually finding him. His skills are almost superhuman. When we fought 5 years ago, I was nearly killed by an 11-year-old.
I mean, we played the first game. He had that ability that just meant the enemy couldn't do anything. So, gameplay and story tied in.
Ludo narrative.
Okay, I only asked this once before, a long time ago, but who is Joshua exactly? Why did you bring him into our home?
Let me go to a musical. The Society of Ouroboros. Your answer begins there, and an organization few even know exists. They are an organization that seeks to manipulate the world from the shadows, led by the leader, the Grand Master. Joshua was their employee as an assassin when I first met him. Brought him home because it was his only chance to live free of them.
Ouroboros.
Even the
Ouroboros.
Okay. Even the Bracer Guild knows very little about them. Only top bracers even learn of their existence. Me.
I am the top bracer. Hello.
Given that the response of the public to the idea of Ouroboros exists with either panic or skepticism, we don't acknowledge them publicly. But they exist. There's no question of that. They've plans in motion for years. The recent coup is an example of their machinations.
Wait, you mean Lieutenant Lorenz? He was... Well, yeah.
Yes. We have absolutely no doubt that he was another senior agent from the Society.
And I'm tired of acting like it's not.
Of course, we doubt he was acting as a lone wolf. He must have had support to accomplish what he did. Support like Joshua, for example.
What? What the heck do you mean?
He stated as much in his note. See, it says, I'm the bad guy. Over the past 5 years, Joshua's been passing along guild secrets to Ouroboros. He claims that it was under the influence of some sort of mental control and didn't realize what he was doing himself.
No, he wouldn't.
Ouroboros' cunning was matched only by their maleficence.
that's not like how you... Ah, yes, they are evil.
They're smart as they are evil. They're evil. Stay away from them, Estelle. They're far too dangerous.
Okay, I don't quite get all this, but I just want to make sure I'm hearing this right. You're saying we should abandon Joshua?
Well...
Dad! Answer the question!
I always knew this day would come. Even 5 years ago when I took him in, I knew someday... Wait, I knew he would someday reach this moment. He swore something to me. The first day, he actually accepted he could be a part of our home.
What did he...
The moment he became a burden or a threat to us, the moment society contacted him and pursued him in any fashion, he would disappear from our lives, like a shadow dispelled by the sun.
Nice
He
cock.
told me once.
They also stole your boy. What? What's that supposed to...
Estelle, I understand how you feel. He was a part of our family. It's not easy just to say goodbye so suddenly.
Well, I think the point is not even getting to say the goodbye.
There are some lines which a man can never bring himself to cross, ever. So please, try to understand what shot.
You knew.
Hmm.
You knew that Joshua might leave us someday and never said anything to me or anything about it. You knew, and you didn't.
Estelle, he's a rat bastard. I'm sorry, Estelle.
I hate you! There we go. Nearly got to the pitch. Cassius. Dennis? Alex, he was like a son to me. Now he's yeeted. Disconnected. Oh, god damn it.
Bro, okay. Shara. I'm sorry you had to see that.
No, it's...
Where did I get the feeling you're biting back a lecture?
I stumbled into your life from a disaster of my own. You saved me, just as you did Joshua. I understand what both you and Joshua must be thinking.
Indeed.
If I may make a single comment, though, from a woman's perspective.
No.
Shut up, woman.
Of course.
At this point, you and Joshua are, essentially, the two most wretchedly miserable sons of dogs I have ever had the displeasure of knowing.
Wait, what?
Basically, the point is, he was being incredibly insensitive and is just being an idiot.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if I knew my son, or my adoptive son, was gonna betray me someday, I'd probably try to forget about it.
True, but it's also the point that his adolescent daughter was not informed ever.
Oh, okay.
I think it's more so, less his handling of getting over Joshua being gone, more so his handling of even bothering to tell Estelle.
Should have just said, there was no Joshua.
What are you talking about, Estelle? You've been a single child for the last... since your mother died. No, just... no way. Joshua wouldn't run away. Do you want to be a patrol guard?
Whoa, the okay in this? Why are you doing now with an umbrella?
It wasn't raining ago until I got sat.
It'll get soaked if you remain out in this mess. Should head on home.
Home? Oh. Yeah, you're right. I should head home. Joshua must have headed home. He probably went right back home.
Huh?
Thanks, Mr. Guard. I'll head home right away.
And then he pulls on the mask and Joshua's like, haha, I got her off my trail.
Like just Joshua machinating plans just to keep not being seen by Estelle. Not even for anything else.
Swear I've seen her somewhere before. Oh well. Wait, isn't it the girl who helped stop the coup? Chicken coup?
Chicken coop. Trails in the Sky. Second chapter.
Is it a really long book?
I mean, there's Trails second chapter here. We already had the first game. This is followed up by the third chapter. Then we have the 2 PSP games. Then we have the 4 Cold Steel games.
Wait, isn't this PSP?
No, this is PC.
Oh.
I'm controlling with the mouse.
No, I was talking about like...
They had Vita
original,
remakes of these ones.
like...
They had Vita remakes. Weird.
Oh, I was thinking of that then.
That's where the portraits come from for this model. But
oh, that's why it looks so clean.
So there's the 4 Cold Steel games after those 5 already. That brings it to 9. There's the finale to the Cold Steel series, which is not actually called Cold Steel. That's coming out soon. And then there's what we shall just call the Black Trail for now, as the next set. I don't know whose voice this is, so my Estelle, you shine like the sun. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. It's probably Joshua. But just as the light casts the darkest shadow, if you stayed with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we'd never met.
It turns out Estelle is talking to Olivier.
Olivier creating this, like, drama between him and Estelle in his mind. I hurt Joshua. He wishes he'd never met me. He said that? Dennis, you'll want to voice this one. And, I think you can guess who he is. It's him, yes.
I can't do an impression of him, but I'll
do whatever voice you feel feels good for.
Okay. Well, no.
Look at that hair. Huh?
Come on now. Look at this clear blue sky.
Insensitive jerk!
Feel the gentle kiss of the wind on your cheek. A lovely girl like you ain't allowed to be sad on a gorgeous day like this. It's saddened adios, you know.
Didn't know.
You know? Oh, he's Waka. Hey, wait a sec. I'm not dangerous? Well, okay. Maybe I came across as... Anyway, you just caught my eye the moment you came on board, you see. You seemed a little broken up over something, so I thought to myself, hey, put a smile on her face with my overpowering charm.
Power overwhelming.
Doctor, turn off my charm inhibitors.
I don't quite get what you mean, but thanks, I guess.
To be honest, this is what we usually call, putting the moves on.
And who are we?
So how about it? Want to head down to the lower observation deck?
Is that what
you
you
can
call
get drinks down there too. I'd be happy to treat a friend. What do you say?
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not...
I'm a minor.
That too. Not really in the mood. I'm sorry, can you just...
I think I see how it is. Alright, then. Time to knock it off with the commands and put on the work face, eh? After all, it's my job to guide lost lambs like you.
Your job?
Darn right. Look at this.
Oh my god, he pulled out his previously insensitive jerk held forth a medallion with a chalice engraved in its center. Isn't that the seal of the Septian Church?
Bingo. This is the Grail emblem.
Oh my god, Monty Python's Holy Grail is a prequel to the Trail series.
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Kevin Graham. Looks and moves aside, I really am a priest of the Septian Church.
Really? You look like a priest of Tetsuya Nomura. Look at the amount of buckles and belts. Wow. Also the hairstyle, I guess. Wait,
well, yeah.
For real, or is this another joke?
Why don't you have to doubt me still? I'm a serious devoted priest, you know. I never missed the trinary prayers, and I always have my... Oh.
It's like binary, but 3.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Trinary prayers, and I always have my testaments right at hand. I think I left them on my seat. Sorry.
Great priest he is. Yeah, that really helps your case there. You really are kind of a weirdo, Father.
Laughter. Victory is mine.
Fucking dork.
That's more like it. Cute girls like you deserve to smile. Anyway, if you want, I'll give you an ear in my official priestly capacity. No pickup lines, I promise. Adios might me dead otherwise.
Well, okay. But where do we even...
Do you even? Well, wait. Hold on now.
I know, I was just saying you have a shoulder to cry on, but don't cry on it.
I didn't mean it literally. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry anyway.
It's my Nope.
Great goddess.
Look at the amount of fucking belt buckles.
Steady there, child. You've been keeping this bottle up for ages, haven't you? My shoulder is yours. Come now. Cry it all out.
Just try not.
I'm here.
Try not to soak it into the belts, please. These
Also,
cost a
this
lot
is
of money.
white, so don't stain it.
I can't. I just can't.
Wah.
Wah! Oh my god, it's Dawn from the Sky Bandits! Kevin, right? That's a shitty name. I'm sorry, that was pathetic of me.
Hey, no big. Seriously. My shoulder's always got room for a girl to cry
And you
on.
should really cut that out. You're a priest, you're kind of not supposed to even do that.
So how about it? Feel a bit better now?
Yeah, a little. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a member of the Bracer Guild.
Estelle.
Steel!
Dang. Even your name is cute.
How old are you?
Older than you.
I mean, it was weird. It was weird with like Olivier, but then like everybody, he was just the humorous, depraved bisexual. Whereas, it's just like, you're a priest for God's sakes.
Hang on. You said the Bracer Guild?
Yeah, I'm a newly minted senior bracer. Might be hard to believe after seeing me break down like that, though.
No, not at all. Now that you've mentioned it, you do kind of have a look loaded for bear. What does that mean?
You can carry a heavy backpack? As in, like, you look strong, I think, is the mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
You a martial artist of some kind?
I guess you could call me that. I focus on staff combat. But you said you're a priest, Kevin? I do appreciate the shoulder, but I gotta admit, you don't look much like any priest I know. They were trust, usually. All the priests we know were fucking wrestlers.
Aha! Kazing. Through the chest, madam.
I don't like his different shade of hair at the front.
There's like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing going on.
But like GX, where they tried to have more normal hair for a while. But it was still
yeah.
weird. It was still weird.
Well, I'll admit that us wandering priests are sheep of a different color.
Mine's green.
Well, and light green at the front.
Wondering what now? What?
Well,
He said priest. The priest was the one word there that matched.
okay. You know how there's villages and farms and whatnot without churches, right? My orders head to such places at times each year and offer church services and teach Sunday school.
It's called a missionary.
Think of it as home delivery churching or something like that.
The term missionary exists. Huh. I never knew there were priests like that, but it does make a lot of sense.
And unlike church-bound priests, there's a lot of us who are more carefree about dress code. I mean, look, I got mine from a tailor called
Tetsuya number. If I walk through a metal detector, it's short out.
The churches just kind of lets us do our own thing, so...
Ah, you're those lone wolf priests. Well, fair enough, I guess. So, Kevin, I guess you're off to some village somewhere?
Nah, not immediately. Actually only just arrived in Liberal, like today. The High Seat dispatched me here since. Apparently there's not enough wandering priests around right now.
Oh, really? Okay then. The High Seat, they mentioned that in Sunday school, but I don't remember where.
It's in the holy city of Arteria, in the middle of the continent.
Which means it'll never be seen in all of the games, because all of the games focus on just the southwestern section, which is these three countries.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I figured I'd do a bit of sightseeing before I went and reported my assignment to the bishop of the Grand Church, or Cathedral, whatever. And well, here I am.
Ah, that seems just a bit irresponsible to me. You really are kind of half-baked priest, aren't you?
Hey, it's cool. I'm checking out the places I've been wandering to in advance. Besides, I've got to meet a troubled and lovely young woman. This is surely a blessing from Adios. Praise be to her name.
Can you imagine a scene where both Keith and Olivia are there?
Oh god. What if they hit on each other?
Olivia would definitely come onto him, but not the other way around. As far as we can tell. Keith,
Olivia would say something
Keith,
like,
Kevin.
no.
I keep wanting to call him Keith. It's Kevin.
Well, it is Keith in real life.
Exactly. That's the issue. Yeah, smooth recovery there. But really, thank you either way. Letting it all out helped clear my head a little bit, I think. Seriously, I'm being a ninny. I should trust Joshua. I won't do anything stupid.
Huh? Who?
Wait, you're not single? Oh, Joshua's my brother.
Boyfriend.
In a sense. He disappeared suddenly, which has been a bit of a shock.
Disappeared, huh? You mean he ran away from home?
No. He just went back home. So
he never had a home.
Ahead of the rest. Oh. I mean, he's family. He wouldn't just run off on his own.
I see.
Really, though, what was I thinking? Worst mistake ever, telling him how I felt, especially at that moment. Next time I see him, I'll have to make up some kind of excuse about that. You know, incest is looked down on by the church.
Even I wouldn't do it. Hey, Estelle.
Huh?
Well, like I was saying, I'm basically just a tourist without a plan or clue right now, so... How about I land with you for a moment to make sure you get home safely, huh?
Well, Creeper alert. Creeper alert. Ooh, look at that camera angle making that sprite look very flat. Do. And there we go. Can you believe we're back to it after months? Including when we were actually playing this game, it was months.
Oh.
Even if like we went out of this game immediately after, it still would have been months since we'd seen this town.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Smell that fresh air. So this is Relent, huh? Gotta admit, though, it feels a bit like a backwater farming village when an airship dropped on.
Well, thanks very much. Well, excuse the heck out of us for living in the boonies. At least we're big enough to have our own church, Mr. Totally pretending to be a holy man.
Oh, I'd better go pay my respects over once we're done. So, Estelle, which one of these fine boonie shacks is yours?
Setting the boonie shacks a bit aside, you really don't need to escort me home, you know. It's just outside town, and crying fits aside, I really am a bracer. I can take care of myself.
Don't worry about it. It's a duty of us real manly men to make sure a lady gets home safely.
Really, Kevin, you look a bit more like a fuckboy than a manly man.
Besides, I'm looking forward to meeting this boyfriend of yours.
Boyfriend isn't a term I think I'd use. Maybe.
He was my brother.
But fair enough. I guess I'll fix you some tea or something when we get there.
And I get the free tea out of the deal. Victory again.
You're just homeless, aren't you?
She figured it out.
Alright. Here we are. Also, this was the 90 points, 70, 84. Today's been sweet. Ooh, chestnut hair and twin tails. Brown eyes, they're almost red like flame. Healthy proportions, but lacking in a certain feminine charm. I'll have to give that one 82 points. Please explain to me in detail exactly how I'm 82 points, and what justification for the beatings. Well, no, now that I look at you, it's you, Estelle. Hey, it's been a while. You're the same as always, Alan.
82 bruises, more like.
That's can we find her? Is she still here?
Who's she?
You might not remember. It's Estelle!
Oh my god.
Hi, Claire. Sorry I haven't seen you in a while. Hey! Who are you?
Who, me?
Wait, could it be? Is he a mystery man here to tear Estelle and Joshua apart? You aren't allowed to have an exciting love triangle where I can't cover it. Claire? Oh, I know, I'm sure he... he'll fight Joshua to the death for the flames of friendship will ignite as Mr. Greenhair breathes his last.
Okay, the kids here are sure something else.
Alright, that's it.
Does
Nobody.
does your Boone Shackies have a smoking addiction?
That's the only side character that was at all memorable. So that and the airport guy.
Mm.
So everybody
Oh,
else
you
is
already
getting.
met both of them.
Yep, everybody else will be ignored from now on. Won't even have to bring up a guide for this stream because it's almost all story from here on out until like the end of the stream.
So this is your place, Estelle. It's got a, how do you put this? A warm, homey feel to it.
Well, it is a home.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I know. This place holds a lot of memories for me, for Dad, and for Joshua too.
So I can see.
I don't like that like basket of vegetables just exposed to the air.
Oh. I didn't even realize. And you think Josh was going to just be inside, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Come on in. I'll introduce you to him. He'll like you, I think. I think.
Man, who is this guy? Number he's done on her. Well, let's get this over with, Thaddeus. Give me strength.
It's happy music at the moment. I don't like that. Joshua, I'm home. You're back, right? That's weird. I'm sure he must be here. Maybe he's in Dad's study. Oh, the music's fading. Joshua? Oh, wait, Dad. It's possible he's in my room looking for something, right? Did I leave some underwear or something laying around?
Why is that the first thing you think of?
Well, because she's in a state of hysteria. Then it's...
Estelia.
My room's clean, at least. Though Joshua probably wouldn't care about a few panties here or there. So...
Well, I don't think Father Kevin wouldn't mind either.
No,
Ooh, a souvenir.
Joshua, I'm coming in, okay? Oh.
Joshua, you're invisible.
Of course. Makes sense. I'm such an idiot.
So, your boyfriend's not here, huh?
I mean, Kevin, I know, like, you're a ladies' man, but I mean, for fuck's sake, you can tell what's happening.
Brother as well, so it's like...
But I mean, even ignoring that, like, even if she considers him that way, like, referring to him as such is not going to come across very well. Like, it just makes you look like a dick.
Or, hey, maybe we missed him. He came back, then headed out for a town for a bit, and we passed by each other without realizing.
No.
You've accepted it then.
I knew somewhere deep down. I knew he'd really left. There's no way he'd come back home for any longer than a few moments.
Right.
But this room was it. It was my last hope. I have no idea where else he could be at all. So this is the end. I'll never see Joshua again. Ever.
Ain't it a bit too early to be giving up that easily?
Huh?
In the end, the only one who knows whether we're destined to meet someone again, here, or beyond, is Adios herself. Just because you think fate's against you is no reason to give up.
But it's such a big franchise. It's so impossible to get into.
But you're a secret character in the later ones. The question then, Estelle, is this. What do you think you can do about it?
But I don't even have any leads to follow.
No leads at all? You sure?
Didn't you keep a leash around his neck?
Doesn't he have a number? I don't know your boyfriend, of course, but
Stop referring to him as that. That's just insensitive, for God's sakes.
I
You're
know
trying to
your
be
brother.
you're trying to be supportive, but like you're talking in such a way that's like, I'm cool. He's your boyfriend.
Nobody I know would disappear without some reason.
But you didn't fucking know him, did you? What do you?
Was there anything weird in how he talked or acted towards you recently?
Well, yeah, of course.
Or maybe something strange had been happening to him lately. Something only you, who would have been with him for so long, would pick up on.
Hey. Oh, look at those old graphics that when we played the game, we didn't see like that. Oh yeah, of course. Joshua started acting weird right after I got back to that spot where we were resting. After we had ice cream. What the... Why is my head fuzzy? Why can't I remember who I met along the way? I did meet someone.
Hey, you okay? You went white as a sheet there.
Listen, it's because I'm practically ginger. Yeah, I think so. Now I get it. Joshua went off to stop the foul magician. What Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype is that? If the person I met then was that magician, and that person was the one actually behind the coup and Colonel Richard's memory trouble, and that magician must still be planning something else in Liberu. But that means if I can stop him as a bracer, maybe, just maybe. I believe that's Cassius.
So you realize what's going on.
I imagine Shara kicking him through the door. Dad? Shara?
Imagine Shara, like, holding him in the right arm.
Scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Sorry, Estelle. When we touched down, I took the liberty of contacting the guild's Gransel branch on the sly.
How the fuck did you do that? You were with me the entire time!
Holy magic.
Oh. Estelle, honey, you scared the pants off us running away like that. We were at the Grand Cell Guild House trying to find you when the call came in. We barely managed to catch a departing freightliner, aren't you? Apparently a freightliner that's almost as fast as the ship we were on.
Lol.
I'm sorry.
Just as Shara said. I'm glad you're safe, Estelle. Now then, Father Kevin, was it? I appreciate your contacting us.
Oh, get out of my house.
You have my deepest thanks for letting us know where Estelle was. But stay away, she's only 16. Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
My fault for butting in family matters, really.
Family matters. You, Kevin, we were going to batter chicken in that. Dad,
No, Estelle. The one who needs to apologize is me.
Sound of a whip cracking in the echoes in the distance.
It was nothing more than my ego talking when I told you to stay away from Ouroboros. I was simply forcing my opinion as a man who's your father onto you. Charizard made the point, Dad. But clear on the trip over.
Sharon. I sure did. Don't worry, Estelle. I'm completely behind you on this.
In all honesty, I thought I'd prepared for this day for a long while, but losing him is worse than I could have ever imagined.
Really? You seem not too shaken up by it, really.
I feel so...
I'm so sad.
Why do I feel no difference?
It's almost like I neglected my children in the first place.
One down, one to go. Thus, I, if nothing else, wanted to keep you from walking the path of thorns which now lies before us. I couldn't bear the thought of you sharing Lena's fate, losing your life to protect someone else. But this is an insult, not just to you, but to your mother as well. I understand now, as terrifying as a possibility still seems to me.
I hate his mustache. It's just such a small pencil mustache. Dad.
Yeah.
Grow a bigger mustache, for God's sake.
I'll be too busy with the work of rebuilding the military to act on our own. I fear that's exactly why they will act now. This time, I really won't be able to help you, Estelle. You sure this is what you want?
Yes. I know I still got a lot to learn, but I don't see any other way. So I'll do it. I'll put a stop to whatever horrible thing this Ouroboros has planned, and I'll bring Joshua back home.
I see. That there's nothing more to say. As a bracer, and as an independent woman, I will do as I see fit.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh. I...
Well, no. There's one more thing I must say.
I'm taking the money and running. Bye. Huh?
Joshua got the inheritance.
He took it from my back pocket.
That's so.
Little shit.
I'm counting on you. Bring back Joshua. Bring back my damn fool of a son. Please.
Right. Piece of cake. I'll do it. I'll make sure we can all live in this house again. I will bring Joshua back, no matter what stands in our way. And fade. Is this now the beginning of the prologue, technically? Game?
Game?
Do I have to click? Okay. Game. There we go. Beginning of the prologue. A maiden's resolve. Okay. Do you want me to click again? Okay. 2 months later, Midwest Cimmeria, the Lehman State, the local canyon, bracer training grounds.
Lemon.
Look. Wow. Imagine if the combat was animated like that. Here I come, Annalise! Blazing Barrage! Sorry. Blazing Barrage!
Who voiced her?
You. You did the same voice you did for the bandit girl. Which is
Alright, well,
fair enough, because as much as they're both in this game, we don't see Annalise ever again until after this prologue.
What was the voice I gave her?
It was the Valley Girl voice, that one.
Oh. Yeah, that is pretty hot. But now it's my turn. 8-leaf blitz. But that's not
wow!
impressive.
How? What a ultimate attack you have, Annalise! Yeah!
Oh, I'm not done yet. Holy shit.
Can't keep this up. So,
What the?
you're mine!
Ah. Ow, 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 ow,
Hooey!
ow.
Yes, are you okay? At least I didn't mean to hit that hard.
No, I'm okay. I blocked it, mostly.
I think I have a concussion.
I didn't think that much before, so it's not a problem. You sure got me good with that one, though.
Or hanging foot lettuce. Feels like you could go to that any moment.
Guess I can't rely on that one move as my win button anymore, huh? She knows. She's in every video game.
That was just luck, really. It was just luck, really, Raggy. Besides, I gotta give back a little of what I've been taking.
You've really been throwing yourself into this, Estelle. And if you got enough energy left for smack talk, then let's do one more set. Come on.
You're on. Well, you two certainly have a lot of energy this morning. Hello, nobody.
Oh, fellas, good morning.
Morning, fellas. Good morning, Estelle and Annalise. I was going to call you two for breakfast, but I suppose you'd rather beat the stuffing out of each other instead of getting stuffed, hmm? Oh, breakfast, right. What do you think, Annalise? Beat stuffing or get stuffing?
That is a choice, isn't it? We'd be wasting a perfectly good breakfast if we didn't eat, so... Fellas, you wouldn't happen to know where Kurt is, would you?
Who is he? He's quite boring. I struggle to remember his name. Kurt said he prepared some things for today's training, so he went on ahead. He made it sound like he had some pretty hard things lined up for you two today. Oh, great.
He really said that?
Mm-hmm. And he told me to make sure you both ate a good breakfast. Come in and eat, you two. Something tells me you'll be wanting it later. Look at those. Look at the plates and the cup sprites.
They're very...
That's any SNES stuff. Phew, didn't realise how hungry I was. I ate all of that pixelated food. I hope it wasn't a bad idea to eat this much just before practice, though.
Yeah, Fizz's cooking is extra super yummy. Plus, Kurt's got something big planned, so I doubt we get a lunch break, you know?
Also, I guess it worked out that Annalise is a basic bitch because it looks like she's drinking coffee whereas Estelle's drinking tea.
Yeah.
Gotta get the macalata. Whatever the fuck. The caramel avocado. Yeah, good point. We need to keep our strength up to train after all. Man, I thought I'd already been... It's already been 3 weeks since I came here. It feels like it's passed by in a blink of an eye.
Well, you really threw yourself into it, Estelle. Training with you has done me a lot of good, too.
Oh, thanks, Annalise. That means a lot. I gotta admit, though, while I'm glad Kurt agreed to train us, I didn't expect for you to be training with me.
Well, I've only been a senior bracer for like half a year. I'm really still a newbie myself, to be honest. So when Shara told me the whole deal with you and the training and stuff, I thought, hey, perfect.
So what you're saying, Annalise, is on your team of 4, you were the weakest.
Might as well be 3. Kurt and the others had mentioned this place before, and I wanted to come anyway, so when I heard you were coming, well...
Oh, that makes sense. You know, thinking about it, the guild owning something like this makes me realise just how big the guild is. When Dad first told me about it, I didn't realise how big a thing it would be. It's like 2 stories. Oh,
as I said, Estelle, I have no intention of stopping you.
Who turned on the piss filter?
To be honest, however, you are no match for the society, and especially against their deadliest agents, who simply lack skills. So I have a suggestion. Would you like to go to local?
The local? The local what? I mean, the shop's just like right there. We can go whenever we want.
It's ironic, it's not local. It's a training ground run by the Bracer Guild near the international headquarters in the Le Mans state.
Le Man.
Lemon. Its base is set within a canyon that contains a number of difficult training facilities, covering skills of all kinds.
They even teach you math. I know you struggle with that. No!
Ruins investigation techniques, ranger, tracking survival skills, counter-terrorist operations. It is by none the finest place on the continent for teaching practical brace skills.
Wow, I never knew there was a place like that. But it's in Le Mans, isn't it? So it's outside the country? I don't think I can leave Liberal right now. Well, it's in a foreign country, yes, but it's only 1 day by airship. The training period lasts for about a month, I believe. If anything new comes up while you're there, we'll send for you right away. How does that sound? Well...
I recommend it, but the decision is yours. You need an answer today. Take some time to think it over.
So it said it was 2 months later. She's been there for 3 weeks. So thus she took about a month to decide.
She forgot about it. They asked her, she didn't remember, so she just said yes, just to hope it'll finish. And then...
No, I've decided. I'll take the training. Oh my.
Excellent. You sound rather determined. I get the feeling you've been thinking about something like this for some time.
Yeah, sort of. But to be honest, looking back, I've just been relying on Joshua the whole time. Not the whole time, just the end. When he had overpowered ability. Whenever something happened, Joshua would always guide me to the answer. But now, I have to rely on my own judgment. So yes, I want to retrain myself at this little local place. Oh, with Stella.
I see. Then we'll file your application to attend tomorrow. Rolette's guild branch will have everything we need for it.
Okay then, tomorrow. Say Estelle, Once we're done with that, let's hop back over to the department store Gratzel for a minute. The department store? Why? Well, I haven't gotten you your senior bracer present yet. And you, I think, are going to need some new on-the-job clothes. Those ones haven't been washed in months.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me too.
Your old outfit really did stink.
Speaking of your folks, those clothes were a present for Shara, right? You're so lucky. I wish Shara would buy me clothes, especially cute stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just a brighter palette of the same colours anyway. The same clothes.
She actually
really.
washed it, but because they're so
The
dirty.
dirt just dulled the colours. Yeah, they were. I mean, they're tough and all. They're nice and light and easy to move around in. Shorts. Okay, youngster Joey. But I don't know if colours this girly. Orange, cyan, and white are really my thing.
Well, are you kidding? You look great. Way better than that old red outfit.
It was still orange!
Remember, we may be bracers, but we're girls too. Fashion is important.
You're wearing just armour!
No, because we're bracers, we have to look great. It's our duty.
If you're gonna do this whole girl power thing, don't, like, only create it in the verbal sense. Annalise.
Ah, I've got it, Estelle. A hair ribbon. You look great with one. How about it? I should have a spare somewhere.
I'll pass, thanks. In fact, I couldn't help but notice, you're kind of a fan of cute things, aren't you, Annalise?
Well, yeah. Cuteness is justice. It's the law.
No, I don't think so.
Law of Annalise. Cute is justice. I mean, okay, I totally get the appeal of cool older women like Shara.
She's a slut, though. And I mean, she knows it. She's kind of into that.
But there's nothing, not a thing that can be a young girl who is dressed up all cute. And whenever I see a teddy bear or stuffed animal, I just want to hug it to death.
How old are you?
5.
If she ever met Tyler, she'd probably think.
But you know, you've changed a lot since I first met you.
Huh?
I mean, you changed clothes. Well, when we first met, way back when, you had this whole I'm a naive, innocent newbie air about you.
Also, I'm a dumb bitch air.
And you still have the air of newbie around you, but it seems like you've gotten some steel in your soul, I guess.
It's probably not that healthy.
I don't know how you did it. It's pretty incredible if you ask me.
Oh, Annalise, come have the flattery.
Don't get so embarrassed, I meant it. Besides, you make me want to work harder. Can't let a young upstart like you take my cutest and best bracer ever title.
Really? That's really what you call yourself? Anyway, shouldn't we be getting to practice soon?
Yeah, it's about time, I guess, huh? Let's go back to our rooms and get ready. See you in a bit.
And then she walks away.
I think the Valley Girl voice suits her too well.
Yeah, well, she'll be out of the story in no time. She's like a ball of energy. I'm so glad to have her with me now. Alright, gotta stop by my room and get my stuff together. And here we are. Hang on, let's click that. There's her new outfit. My god, it's so different. How...
Does it actually look different?
It's that... The old pad was just like grey. Like, it's the same... Essentially, it's the same type of outfit. Brighter colours. But, like, it's the same thing. It's not exactly...
It's girly colors.
Oh my god, they're slightly more saturated now. How girly. Oh, hello, Kurt. Wrong room. There we go.
My name is Kurt, but call me Hurt, which is all I feel.
Okay, this Kurt practice we're talking about, so let's assume we'll need everything, kitchen sink included. It'll be just like real combat, so I'll have no idea what to expect. Notice that she's on a training thing and she has 3 extra pairs of shoes. Estelle took the harmonica out of her bag.
I can't play this.
Okay, I'll do my best today too. I promise.
She presses it and thinks it's like a piano.
Back to a Joshua's harmonica. Equip the brake rod, and the enhanced leather, and the reinforced boots, and 1,000 mirror. Alright, that's everything. Next stop.
And
the
the hell is Lucifer Satan?
Oh yeah, got it summoned. You're not gonna take this staff, Estelle? Did you just leave this one here for decoration?
Oh, that's not a staff. That's I don't know what you call them, but you know those like wooden rods that like hold the curtains.
I get you.
She ripped it off by accident.
She's leaving it in the room so nobody finds out. Alright, if you notice, Estelle, at level 40, all these stats are what you would have left off in the first game. As is this brake rod, the final weapon you got in the first game.
Does it actually transfer, or is it just kind of guessing?
Some of it transfers. I don't know if the brake rod specifically does, but like, there's like 5 separate things you get from the transfer.
Oh.
And also,
okay.
if you don't, she'll start at whatever level you left, but 40's the max that you can get to. So let's sit down. Curtain analysis. There you are, Estelle. Let's begin today's practice then. Today, I want you and Eloise to cover ruins exploration. We'll be heading to the Ballstar Channel, which is west of the lodge.
I won't be joining because they ruined it.
I won't be joining because I am incredibly boring and it would probably distract you. The Ballstar Channel. Kind of a strange name, but it's another trade facility, right? Yes, that's exactly it. It's an old aqueduct from the Middle Ages that the Guild repurposed. Several of its defense mechanisms are still operable. Plus, quite a few monsters have made it their nest.
Traps and monsters, huh? Yep, that sounds like practice. Art style to me. So, let's head off to this aqua thingy.
Hey, you're not that dumb. You shouldn't be that dumb. You shouldn't be in this line of work if you're that dumb that you can't say aqueduct. Or remember that he even said it.
Aqua, whatever.
Hold a moment. Before we leave, I want you two to take a look at these. Kurt produced a pair of strangely configured ornaments. Here is our excuse to reset your orbs. Your magic. What? This is...
It looks like a combat ornament, but it's all weird.
Correct. This is the new model combat ornament. You know, of course, of the Epstein Foundation. Epstein, which developed combat ornaments among many other orbital technologies. This is a new kind of combat ornament, developed by the Foundation and supplied to the Guild mere weeks ago. As you can see, they have an additional slot compared to the previous ornaments, for a total of 7. As a result, this should allow for utilization of new, more powerful combat arts. Wow, that's incredible.
Heck yeah, it is. It'll make us awesome. So don't be stingy, Kurt, but make with the goodies.
If you wish, the Guild will provide you each with one for free. However, there is, as you may expect, a catch. The circuit architecture within these ornaments is radically different from your current combat ornaments. As a result, your old quartz are worthless and not compatible with these new ornaments whatsoever.
How am I gonna catch the ornaments?
You will need to obtain new revised quartz. What? But that'd mean...
That all the quartz we've made up until now are worthless?
I'm afraid so, yes. It'll be a hassle, but you'll need to rebuild your quartz collection from scratch if you use these. Oh, no way.
Sheesh, this is a hard choice. Could we keep using our current ornaments?
No, nobody's allowed to have 2. You could, but I don't recommend it. These new ornaments are superior models in every way. Their maximum EP potential is higher, and the high-end new quartz can have impressive capabilities. In the long term, they will grant you increased physical capabilities, and most importantly, the arts they can construct are far beyond what your current ornaments are capable of. Estelle, you recall our good friend, Lieutenant Lawrence, I presume? What? Lawrence, yeah. I don't think I can forget him, even if I wanted to. Shara told me about a certain bizarre art he used against you. A terrifying attack that lashed out your entire team and clouded your minds. As it happens, this ornament can manifest an art exactly like that, with the correct quartz combination. It's been dubbed Silverthorn. Silverthorn?
Wait, hang on a sec here. Would that mean that the red uniform Buzzo had one of these new models ornaments 2 months ago?
It's a scary thought, but it's very possible. The implications of which are... Well, for now, I must know. Will you accept these new ornaments?
Man, this is so tough. with a bit of words.
Make us awesome, something.
How about she continuously talks, but Estelle's like blocking it out.
I think I'd like the new model, Kurt.
Bruh.
Lawrence, or whatever his name is, beat us like a tiger sweating in a playful cup. I know a new orbit won't make me innately stronger, but if this could give me even the tiniest edge, I'd like to master it. So please.
Estelle. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, Kurt, fork over the goodies.
Very well. Go ahead and take them. Estelle and Annalise received the new model combat ornaments. Also, take these. Estelle received various kinds of seven. That should be enough to synthesize a basic selection of quartz. Robert's stationed at the workshop there in the corner, so he'll be able to help you prepare some quartz. Incidentally, your bracer notebook should also cover all the new quartz arts available. It might not be a bad idea to skim through them before talking to him. Sure, we'll do that. In addition, today's practice is likely to be a long duration, shall we say. I would recommend bringing some food just in case.
Ah, right. Food.
Exists. Yes, Annalise.
We just talked to Phyllis about that, right?
Correct. Talk to Robert and Phyllis for anything you might need before we begin practice. Ah, Estelle, before I forget, these are for you. Here's all of your new game, your save import stuff. Hey, these are...
Oh, shiny. And looks really high quality too.
Yes, they're all quite valuable. The quartz naturally is for your new orbment. Think of them as a reward from the guild for your successes as a junior bracer. Thanks. Now then, I shall wait for you outside the lodge. Come see me once you're ready. Boring, 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 boring. Why did he do that?
Okay, Estelle, let's go get ready.
Right, let's talk to Phyllis and Robert. You may now access your senior bracer notebook. The notebook contains information you need to tutorials. And there we go. And I think that is about our place to stop. So, it's good to be back. Also, Annalise is tankier than Estelle. What the fuck? That's not right. Anyway.
She's tankier because she doesn't react to ping.
Ah, a dark night. But now...
Come on, hit me.
That's us done for today. Join us next Friday when we'll almost certainly actually finish the prologue because the chapters in this are more plentiful but shorter. So, goodbye for now.